Hello and welcome to Vlogmas Day 7. I cannot believe I have been doing this for a week. Having never done Vlogmas before, I gotta say, it's been fun. So hope it's been fun for you guys as well. So I'm doing things a little bit out of order today, and I'll talk about that more in a moment. But first, let's open those advent calendars. So first off, I've got the cat calendar, and this is from Road Trip Yarn, and this is day 7. Let's see what we got. So, let me find, well, first of all, oh, we've got a very sweet little kitty progress keeper. It's a little gray kitty face. I've got Rob off here to the side so he can see the calendars in real time today. And then I have got the cat we are based on. Oh my goodness, kitty. His name is Mr. Snowman. He is so cute. Look at the gray kitty.
Oh.
Sweet. And then our skein of yarn today is, oh, very sweet. Shades of white and silver gray. Very pretty. I'm kind of deciding what I'm going to do with the cat calendar when it's all finished because it's quite neutral. So I was thinking I might do a shawl with it mixed with like a black or something like that so that all the neutrals can kind of play together. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know, obviously, when I figure that out. And then let us grab the next day for the Nutcracker. So, Schmerlingen's Nutcracker mini skein calendar, and today is Waltz of the Snowflakes is the name of the yarn. And it's, oh, it's pretty. It's a blue. Sort of shades of deep blue and a little bit of lavender. There we go. And then I will show you guys the clue for day 6, because I was able to finish that last night. So it starts getting really cool. This is the grand opening shawl by Telly Bean Knits. And we put half the stitches on hold. Got this huge like safety pen looking stitch holder. And then we worked with the rest of the stitches. And let's hope you guys can see this. This is something called the sand stitch, which I'd never done before. But it's basically a broken rib. So you do knit one, purl one, knit one, purl one across, and then on the wrong side, and then on the right side you just knit. And so it makes a really interesting texture that I quite like. So today we're gonna add this, and I don't know if we're gonna pick up these stitches and add it on this side. I think that's possible. Or if we're gonna keep going in this direction. But I loved this little change. It made it really interesting after doing like so much garter and stockinette. It was nice to do a weird construction and a little bit of a different stitch pattern. So, why are things a little out of order? Well, because yesterday I actually felt well enough to go and work on the wrap top that I cut out. So I got about 90% of that done, and then this morning I went out and did, hi Luna. Hi Luna. Do you want to say hello to the people? She does. She wants to be in frame. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, so I was able to go out and finish the hems and the ties. So I have a finished wrap top to show you guys, and I filmed a lot of it. So I have all that footage to add. But I also wanted to talk to you guys a little bit because, so as most of you know, I have IBS, and that's a journey I've been on for a long time. And I've started something in the last 2 weeks that might be helping. So I thought if this could be applicable to anyone else out there, it would be good to talk about it. So I'm doing gut-directed hypnotherapy. So what that means is it's a specific type of hypnotherapy that's designed to help basically calm your gut and the gut's response to stress specifically, because a lot of my IBS is stress and anxiety related. So I've done this before. I did tapes of this by Michael Mahoney for years, for a long time, probably over a decade. And then kind of off and on, I'd try it and it would work, and then I'd get bad again and I'd have to do it again. And then I did it for a little while with an actual practitioner here in town that was a hypnotherapist in person, which was really cool. And then she retired from practice. So that was several years ago now. And when I knew I was gonna have to take antibiotics and I started feeling really sick, I decided to finally try something called Nerva. And Nerva is this app, basically, that's an online version of gut-directed hypnotherapy. So I have done 2 weeks. This is my second week of sessions. I've done a session pretty much every day, except one, for 2 weeks. And it's interesting, like, I feel really cold when I do it, because I go very deep when I do hypnotherapy. Like, it really affects me. And if you're not familiar with like clinical hypnotherapy, it's very different than like, you know, the old idea of like the crazy, you know, madman mesmerist who's like, quack like a chicken, you know, and stuff like that. It's not like that at all. It's very much kind of like a meditation that's guided, but you do go into sort of a deep relaxation state. And it was strange at first because I was getting like really cold, like freezing when I woke up from it. And so it was kind of strange. But yesterday I did it. Oh, one thing that has been working though, when I'm actually doing the hypnotherapy session, I have no stomach pain. Like it just stops and then it comes back, you know, after I'm finished, after a few minutes. But yesterday I did it and I didn't feel as cold. And when I came back out of it, I didn't have stomach pain, and it continued for a good hour after, which is crazy awesome. So I was like, I'm gonna go because I mean, you guys, if any of you out there have like any sort of chronic health problems, you know that like when you have a good day or a good moment, you go and do. So that's what I did, and I got a whole shirt out of the deal. So I'm excited. I'll definitely keep you guys updated. They say that you should really see results in like 6 weeks. So who knows? I'm hopeful. Maybe I'll get a little Christmas miracle and my IBS will be dramatically improved between now and then. But either way, I'm going to... Hey guys, I got to come back outside. I started feeling better and do some sewing. This is day 6, Erica talking to you. So I thought I'd work on that little project. So I've got some clear elastic I'm going to put on both of the shoulder seams to kind of give them a little bit more stability, because this is going to probably need it. It's a little bit of a heavier, drapey fabric for the sweater knit. So I'm going to do a zigzag just to get it on there. I'm not like pulling it or anything. I don't want to gather it. I just want to sew it down. And yeah, it's sewn in. So I'll do the other side. Hi, so I have got the band all pinned in, and I can go ahead and, oops, hold on. I need our clip bucket. I can go ahead and baste down my band, and then I'll sew it with the serger. And I do this because I don't trust myself to go through on the first try with the serger. So we're just going to do a long basting stitch and get this going. little funky at the edge, but that band really wanted to try to shrink up on me and roll up, so I'm glad I basted it. And let me look at it. That will do. Do you guys want to see? Of course you want to see. That's why you're here. There we go. Just kind of wraps around like that. Oh, that will be pretty cute. All right, so now I'm gonna set in my sleeves flat, and my sleeves are the bishop sleeves. So the first thing I need to do is make a couple running stitches at the bottom so I could do my cuff. So let's move back. We're really moving around a lot today, huh guys? Get you guys in focus? Yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna do a couple lines of gathering stitches at the bottom of my bishop sleeve. I can find the bottom. There it is. All right, let's do that. And then I've got this little like adjustable presser foot that kind of lets you have a guide, like a sewing line guide. So I had it at an 1/8 and now I've switched it to a 1/4. So I can sew a second line. This fabric really wants to like pucker up on you. That's not ideal. And I used black for my basting thread, so of course I cannot see a darn thing. I'm gonna actually... All right, so that let me get my gathering stitches in, and then I'm just going to gather this into the cuff, sew the cuff on the serger. That is what I will be doing. All right, we're gonna sew in the sleeve. Okay, so I have sewn one side seam and the sleeve, and I thought I would show you guys how you do it on the side with the tie. So I'm gonna sew normally until I get to this little area, and then I am going to leave this area open. So I'm going to start and stop before and after that area, and that way I can bust that open and do the tie. All right, so now I've got everything serged but this little hole right here. And then I'm just going to take that to the machine and iron it open, and then sew a little zigzag stitch to keep it open around the hole. And that's how you do it. My battery is getting a little low, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this and show you guys at the end. Okay, we're gonna serge around the whole bottom and the sides of this so we can then hem it and add the ties. And then that's the end of this whole project. Yay! Serged all my edges. I'm gonna go in and iron those under, like double turn, and then I'm going to sew it down with the machine. Okay, everything is hemmed up. I'm gonna go ahead and serge the ties together so I can sew those. Right side out. Where's my loop turner thing? Here it is. I've got one of these little metal loop turners. So I just like to put this in to the tie. This is, again, not a sew along, just kind of showing you guys what I'm doing. And then I take my end of my thread tail from my serger and I wrap it around, kind of get it really good on there. And then just sort of, I've had that around the hook, and the latch hook parts of those turners break really fast. So I don't have the latch hook anymore, which usually helps. So I just wrap it around the hook and then use it to turn it out. You got to go slow or it'll pull out of the thing. So look, there it is. It's a big knot around the loop. And then I just undo it. There we go. And voila, we've turned it out the right way. So that is good. Oh, once the part is not. And I'm back with a finished shirt. Guys, I really like the way this came out. I still got a couple loose threads to cut. But yeah, there we go. Here is the back. Here's the front. So it wraps around and ties. More loose threads. Goodness. So just to remind you what I did, So this is the Patterns for Pirates Flutter Wrap Dress and Top. This is cut at the top cut line, and I took an inch off of it because I'm high-waisted and I'm only 5'3". This is the size small with no alterations. I did, the fabric is a sweater knit, which is really soft. It's like a brushed sweater faux alpaca. I did armholes traced off from Pattern Emporium, so I could use the bishop sleeves from their True Romance top. It has a double turned hem at the bottom. And then it also has a binding for the neck. And yeah, I think this is really cute. I think that with a pair of black pants and maybe a colorful cami underneath it, this would be a really nice thing to wear for Christmas. So that is probably my plan. So Christmas outfits finished. So yeah, this has been a very successful Vlogmas Day 7. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope wherever you are in the world, you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!